Dude, I heard an interesting take from somebody who will remain nameless, but somebody was saying that I even hate saying the word woke, but like the wokeness of Hollywood was a reaction, like an overcorrection to what happened with Weinstein. So everybody felt, not everybody, but I guess a lot of people there felt as if Weinstein was an example of, don't even go anywhere. Weinstein was an example of what all of Hollywood was, right? So they're like, the world thinks that we are all these horrible rapists just bringing girls up to hotel rooms, etc. So what we have to do is prove that we are not that, and then they overcorrect in the other direction.
I can see that. That's a good take.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be one of these like, with posthumous justifications.
Yeah.
But I do see that, like, because that is kind of the stain that Hollywood had, and maybe even still has for a while, right? Like, Hollywood is just a bunch of pedophiles. They're just saying that about everybody in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So they're reacting to like online chatter, right? And they're like, oh my God, they think all of us producers, we're all just a bunch of these rapists and we fuck with kids and we just don't care about people at all. And it's uncomfortable environments for women. And then maybe all this rhetoric gets pushed during that time period.
Yeah. I think that plus Trump.
Oh,
Like,
of course.
I think it was right around like 2015, 2016.
Yes.
All of that converged.
But it's kind of interesting. I never thought of that as like reactionary to Weinstein. I thought it was just like this cultural impulse.
Yeah.
But having specifically Weinstein being like emblematic of Hollywood, and then all these other producers going, oh, fuck, are they going to think that's us?
Oh, especially because everyone knew the Weinstein shit.
That's
Everyone, it was an open secret. Everyone was like, yeah, this guy's a creep. Like Courtney Love's like, yeah, don't go to his hotel room. Like everyone knows.
Some of these motherfuckers will tell me like, yeah, everybody knew about it. They'll like tell me in conversation, like, because they think that like they're telling me something that, I don't know, they're like sharing with me. They're like, yeah, everybody knew about it. And I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, well, why didn't y'all do something about it? Like, is there something we don't understand about this?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was a crazy conversation I had.
Yeah.
With a dude who's like related to an agency. And he was just like, yeah, I mean, people knew they were just sending girls to his hotel room.
Wow.
But they're like, if we make The Little Mermaid black, then we're fine.
Then nobody talks
We're
about
not
it.
pedophiles anymore.
100%.
But now that things are swinging back and all the woke shit's done, are they back to?
We gotta look
You
into
would
that.
hope not.
We gotta look into it.
You would hope
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of new stars in Hollywood.
Yo.
Yeah, we should have told them that. Like, hey, you don't have to do all the DEI stuff. Just stop the raping.
Yeah.
And that's fine with us. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that is okay. So that's the other thing. It's like now, let's say it's all merit based, right? Like acting is pure merit based and like nothing else matters, right? You're just going to hire Meryl Streep to do everything, right? But these executives and producers, like, they don't want to have sex with Meryl Streep. Right? And she doesn't want it.
I mean, speak for yourself.
But I mean, would you take down Meryl Streep?
Miles, would you do Meryl
For
Streep?
sure.
Oh, I know you like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other Meryl Streep? What's her name? There's like two or three of them.
Sally Field.
No,
the one we
there's
talked about
another
in the
one
pod.
too.
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren.
For
Yeah.
sure.
That Meryl Streep, she's fucking good.
I mean, for the story.
Not
Like-
even for the story. What are you talking about, dude? What
To
are
have
you
a
talking
romantic
about?
tryst with Meryl Streep, I
Yeah.
mean, that'd be insane.
I mean, she's pretty. She got a little of that. Who's the woman who knows all about home decor? Martha Stewart.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
she
she
got a
got
little Martha
Stewart.
Stewart in her, right?
Yeah.
But Martha,
She got
would-
David lips. I see why you like her.
Yo, how do you know his lips that well?
Nah, son, I'm just trying to make the
Nah,
joke. I'm
that
just
was
trying to make the
crazy.
joke. I'm trying to
that
make the
was
joke.
insanity.
That was kind of crazy.
if Brandon
yeah.
does that face, that's how you know it's
Yeah,
gay.
Nah,
that was wild. That
I
was
don't
wild.
know. I don't-
My bad. I'm making us look bad. I'm making
Ain't
us
no
look
my
bad.
bad.
Nah, I'm making us look
David
bad.
sitting in pitch black, and you know the exact shape of his lips on Helen Mirren's face.
He got some lips on him.
I got
though.
lips. I told you
It's like low key. He got
Is that
some.
something that you see in men sometimes?
I mean, now that the focus is on him, he got some lips. You just mad because he got lips that you don't.
First of all,
you have this big ass mustache to hide the fact you don't got a lip. I peep game. It's all good.
If you don't have a top lip, you got to get some.
Yeah,
cover.
just get a big ass mustache.
Okay, and I just focus
You're
on my
gonna
bottom
look
lip.
better.
My bottom lip is nice. I'm more bottom lipped. I got that from my mom.
You're bottom, yeah.
I'm a, no,
No, that's the term. The lip community. That's the term.
Don't
It's
you
a
go
term.
there.
It's a term.
Oh man, actually, I don't even know if my mom got a bottom lip, man. I was looking at I was at the museum. I went with Shiloh to the Museum of Natural History, and I was looking at all these dinosaur bones, and I was like, "That's what my mom's mouth looks like, bro." Like, it's just jaw, just clamp.
Bro.
She's a herbivore. My mom's like a herbivore.
Damn, Larry.
Shout out Larry Legend for that one, right?
Word.
That's what I'm talking about. That's pure love. That's true love. My mom's gonna watch this. With all due respect, though, mom. With all due respect, bro. Come on. With all due respect, that's favorite camera like that.
You can't say that.
Andrew, stop letting your friends run holes in my walls. Yeah, bro.
Go to the Natural
Look at
History
that.
Museum and thinking your mom's crazy, bro.
So constantly.
I told you my mom took my nephew to the Natural History Museum.
She was like, none of these exist.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Did I not tell you this? We went and little Ollie was like, I saw a dinosaur at the museum. And my mom was like, what did you really see? And he was like, I saw a reenactment of dinosaur bones. And she was like, what did you really see? And he was like, I saw a plaster mold of what they thought dinosaur bones would have looked like. And my mom was like, see, there you go. They've never discovered a dinosaur bone prior to 1826. And then everyone's like, yeah, dinosaurs aren't real, whatever. Ruins the dinner. And then my mom leans over and goes, but dragons. Dragons might be real.
No way.
She's like, dragons are in the Bible. Look into it.
I love your mom.
Our
man.
mom should go to the Natural History Museum.
I mean, that would be a wild experience because my mom will believe anything. Like, I get that from my mom. The last article I read, that's the truth.
Yeah.
And my mom is 100% on that shit. She'll just be sending me, I don't even want to get into it. But, like, I know how, like, she's not built for the internet at all.
Yeah.
Because my mom likes to research. She likes to read. But before you would go get a book from, like, Barnes & Noble, and there was someone who looked at the book to make sure it was somewhat true. And now my mom's just on Google.
Getting caught by ads.
Oh, no, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Bro, I was with Derek Post and I saw him get caught by an ad.
Oh, yeah?
Like, we were scrolling on my phone. He goes, wait, doctors hate this trick? I swear to God.
No
He was like, what's the
fucking-
trick? What's the trick? And I was like, Derek, this is an ad. And he goes, no. I was
Yeah,
like, "No,
Derek,
we're not
Derek,
clicking."
I get it, bro. I get it, man. I get fished almost every day. I gotta send screenshots to Tanya. I gotta send screenshots to Tanya every single day.
The group chat is just his defense against internet hackers.
Son, somebody added my email to their security email. They made a fake email that's kind of looked like mine. It was like or something like that. And they're like, they added my actual email to that. And I got this notification from Google about it. And I at least now can check if it's a real Google notification. Because used to, I would get these notifications from like Super Google at something.net.
At Gmail.
yeah, I would get those. I'd be like, God damn, they got me again.
Yeah, it's Gmail. Yeah.
So, and then I hit Tanya with that. She's like, please don't ever respond to anything. She's like, the way that you should respond to any of these concerns is just ignore all of them.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
Schultz just fished the fuck out of himself. I'm gonna have to bleep. You go, it looks like my email. Say it out loud.
No, I said the fake one.
It looks like yours.
Damn it, man. I'm really not built for this. I'm really not
Say your
built for
phone number.
technology.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just trying to sneak out again.
All right, David.
Thank you.
Anyway, going to the Natural History Museum with your kid is like
prancing out.
the coolest thing ever. You should definitely do that when he's like a little bit older, where they recognize shit. Because they're still at the age where they don't know what's fake and real. So like every doll that my daughter has, or every like she like loves animals, so every like fake stuffed animal, she believes is a real animal.
Oh, okay.
And then she sees my dog, and she also believes it's a real animal because it is. But she cannot discern between the two. So when we're at the Natural History Museum and you see these like beautiful recreations of like what a woolly mammoth was, she's like, that's an alive animal.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
And
cool.
she's just losing her fucking mind. I mean, it was the coolest. You get everything. Like nothing's actually made for adults. I'm realizing now. It's made for your kid to look at it and go crazy, and you just sit there smiling for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I mean, it was so.
But
cool.
she's going to start asking you questions soon. And
Which
then you're gonna,
even better.
But then you're going to have to come up with answers.
Nah, you just make shit up. I have no problem making shit up.
Like, are dinosaurs real? Or are you gonna?
100% real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to lie to her?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I bet, but yeah, I think that they're real. I think they were birds.
Yeah, they have feathers and shit.
Like that's something I learned. Like they got some good little information at some of these booths. So on islands, right, that are remote,
Like museums.
no, they really got some good information. though. They do.
It's not just pictures.
So
it's
on remote
sculpture.
islands, and the information informs like the world that we live in, right? So on these remote islands, the small animals tend to be much bigger because there's not as much natural predators there.
Okay.
right? So there's more of an abundance of food. The big animals tend to be smaller, right? Like they have these like tiny miniature elephants that exist in some parts of the world, and they're like the size of a dog, and they get smaller because there's just not enough food for them to eat in this tiny little island. They're just walking around all day.
Insular dwarfism.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then what do they call the gigantism is what happens to the small animals. And then that's why like you'll see like Samoan women are so big. And it's just because
That's not.
Wait, what do you mean?
They didn't say it at the
No,
museum.
I think because there wasn't enough natural predators, so they could just eat
Is
all
this
the
you put it
taro or
together, or is
whatever.
this at the museum?
I did a little bit. I think there was like a line of thinking, and then I took it there, and I was like, look at these gigantic Samoan women. There was nothing to eat them, so they ate everything.
We need to bring Roman Reigns in
That's
here.
critical
immediately.
thinking.
No,
They're
no,
the only
come on.
Asians
we
that
need
are
Roman
big.
Reigns.
Yeah.
We need Roman Reigns.
Asians are
to put you in your
small
place.
generally. You go to Asia, they're little, they're itty bitty, and then on this little island, these small women are huge. It's the Honda, and I think it's because they have all the coconuts or whatever they eat at their disposal, and there's no real big natural predator.
Oh wow.
What's a Samoan's natural predator on an island before white people?
heart disease? it's I don't know.
Son, if you get a heart attack from eating pineapples, you don't deserve to live.
Yeah, it's crazy.
White people really brought heart attacks to the islands, huh?
Yeah.
It's amazing. We brought Fanta, and they started dying at 50 years old. Before that, they would just live in eternity. They're eating vegetables.
Yeah.